play on the other one.
さあ、これで供給は止まりました。エグザモンは力を失い始めるでしょう。
スエドウさん、あなたも父の死に関わっているんですか？
お父上の死は残念でなりません。彼が描いていたエデンの理想像は
This is another really long chapter, I'm noticing.
ロードナイトモンの暴走を止められなかったことを私は今でも悔やんでいます。それに家族を失う悲しみは理解しているつもりです。
ロードナイトモンは父の作ったエデンがデジタルワールドを蝕んだと。父やその子供たちにも罪があると言っていました。だから人間を滅ぼすのだと。自業自得だと。本当にそうなんですか？あなたは真実を知っているんじゃないですか？
おやめなさい。悲しい記憶を取り戻すのは新くんだけで十分です。しかし私の理想が叶えば全ての人間が悲しみから解放されます。私もあなた方もあなた方の大切な人々ももちろん新くんも、私はこの世界から悲しみを生まれてしまった悲しみを
Bro said this world will not know pain. Everybody want to put niggas in the infinite Tsukuyomi, bro.
悲しみが生まれる可能性ごと駆逐しなければならない。
You not mind that a little, bro.
私がこの手で進化させてみせる。
めちゃくちゃです。正気とは思えません。そんなことできるはずないのに。
そうですね。
Haruki, is
で
that
き
you?
ませんね。
Hey, honestly.
今は
Yo, Loki, hold on. Let me find out Persona ripped off Digimon.
これも悲しい事実の一つです。ではまたいずれ。
悲しみをなくしたい。人間を進化させる。そんなこと不可能に決まっています。あまりに子供じみています。でも絵空事を言っているようには見えなかった。狂っているようにも。私には彼が理解できない。
You might have stopped the digital wave supply to Examon, but given his sheer data volume, we're not liable to see a big effect right away. For now, we'll have to wait and see. Must be going then. Goodbye. Oh, and Lotus? I'm sorry for the nasty things I said earlier. I was stuck thinking about Miss Rie. I wasn't in the right headspace. You know, when we met, when I said all that... What? You don't know what I'm talking about? No, I don't have a clue what you're talking about, shorty. Well, then, never mind. I said never mind, just forget it, okay? There's something else, Lotus. I said to forget it, didn't I? I'll make you forget it. Which do you prefer, hacking or a crowbar? Bro? So you've forgotten then? Alright then, no problem. I never knew what you was talking about to begin with! Crowbar? Take it easy, Zarok. Oh, you summoned her, Yuko the Black-Hearted version? Perhaps it's her doppelganger or something. Yo, Huey was good, man. No, if that was the case, she couldn't talk to us. Doppelgangers can't open their mouths. Then my next guess would be by location. She created another copy of herself through force of will. But why? And to what end? Fascinating. Or it might also be an expression of her persona. Persona? Everyone knows that she grew up wearing several different masks. Hold on, it's a little on the nose. Daughter of a CEO, the leader of a hacker team, the unhappy girl growing up alone. Wait. This shit dead ass sound like it's just straight up referencing Persona 5 in particular. But I'm pretty sure this game came out first. Persona 5 came out a year after this game did. This has gotten interesting. This is how a mystery case should be rife with riddles. Hee hee. Is that the end of the chapter? No, not quite. Okay. These last few chapters seem like they're gonna be a lot longer. I thought we'd maybe be like 2 more streams away after the last stream from finishing the game, but I think it's gonna be more than that at this rate. Because one chapter took us like 3.5 hours tonight. And we're still not finished with chapter 16 either. This might be Persona in disguise. Damn near as good. Hey, we've got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for another day of heart. Hold on. What's this about that bulletin board? So people are saying this place is taking a turn for the even weirder, alright. Sounds like the residents have a lot of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. Definitely aren't lacking in people who've got it out for us. Once you're a bad apple in their eyes, you're always one, even if you're innocent. Let's see what we can do to clear our good name. What do you say? Alright, what we got on the docket? Nakano's legendary busters. Sure. Hey there, May. You're early today. Of course, when we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush over? Hey, calm down. You sound a little overeager. Sorry, detective. She's just a little worked up. That's May for you. I wouldn't have it any other way. And I see it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment earlier as well. Calling me surprised to see you also part of the occult club. Takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. That's all on May. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it all to you now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around the world. Just don't say I didn't warn you if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. Oh, I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all out here when you're so busy as it is. No, it's perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can't help but come running as fast as we can. That's our job as the Inoden Occult Research Club. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomena going on these days, so why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Well, when you put it like that, isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you could call an occult mecca around here. Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself, Kenji. That's just what I'd hope for out of the vice president. Aw, May. Yeesh, Kenji, you're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know. Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's the bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of mouths and eyes in the lobby on the first floor lobby for starters. Then there's the skeleton pool, home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turn to bones overnight. Rumor also has it that late at night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden sabbat. That might be the KKK. And then you've also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All of those things remain unsolved, so naturally... Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually solved them all already. What? You did? You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home base, and as a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to look around. It's all long in the past. Oh. I have a long face. I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file with all the so-called supernatural cases I've worked on? Oh, then of course we'll do it. Tell us more. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. The reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, and so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibility. 4 oddities. Okay, go on. First, I want to figure out what's behind the 3-legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then I want you to look into the Katakata, who roams the floors of Nakano Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 AM. And last, but certainly not least, see what you can find out about Master Tip Tap, a spirit. Oh, these all sound great. This is going to be lots of fun to work on. That shit sound lame, I ain't gonna lie. I've given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? Will you go for it? This shit sounds like it's about to eat up a lot of time that could be spent on the actual story mode, but whatever. Okay, this is so exciting. I can't wait to get started. Everybody, we're heading to K Cafe to formulate our plan on the double. Hey, wait up. Those two sure can't contain themselves. Well, we better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice. Don't think you can take it. Whoops. Accidentally hit the button. It might be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant kind of just zones out sometimes. Is everything alright? Nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with Lotus's body. Control over data is slipping. Really? Lotus seems to have even forgotten what's happened there. Oh, really? Lotus seems to have even forgotten what's happened there. Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, might as well start on the 1st floor. We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right? Right, since the reports of the 3-legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there. Alright, then let's get to work. I figured out a little of 3-legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was this popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiancé, but another male doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend position. Okay. It turns out there's an epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending the pieces to Anita. What the fuck? But things didn't go entirely according to plan when he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg. Because as it turned out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. What Matthew did in response was attach that final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he has apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming about here and there, forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. Yo, what type of fucked up shit? You know, I think Monica and Kenji make for a cute pair, don't you? But don't tell them I said that, okay? Okay. Nakano Broadway at night feels really creepy. I mean, during the day, there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright then, on to the 2nd floor. Now to turn our attention to Katakata. Well, time's a wasting. Off we go. I ain't gonna lie, this quest just feels like a big waste of time. From what I can tell, Katakata is derived from the famous Teke Teke legend. Teke Teke is an apparition who lost her feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kilometers per hour with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. Katakata is therefore an altered form that Teke Teke came to adopt after many years. The name Teke Teke supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Katakata come from? The same thing, I presume. I don't know. I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 kilometers per hour would have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. Yeah? Monaka's such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about occult stories all passionately and stuff. Nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way up to the 3rd floor. What do we run into up here, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. There's .exe files destroying the world and they're just fucking around. Yeah, this quest seems kind of pointless. You seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey, Manaka, how are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me, tell me. What better time is there to talk about love than the middle of the night? If you happen to meet Katakata, she'll ask, need your legs? And if you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What's the right response? It's, I'm using them right now. She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. That's funny because I'm using them right now sounds like the exact kind of smart aleck shit I would say if I was asked a question like that. Oh hey, I think I figured out why she's called Katakata. Katakata originally lost her legs after falling onto train tracks in Hokkaido. Holy shit. Maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering. Why isn't there anything special happening tonight? We've got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head for the elevator. Past 2 a.m. now. Why? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. Yeah, me too. I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask? That is asking for a lot. I ain't gonna lie. It's okay. There's still hope. Just keep it together. I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. May, we're getting worried about you. Why don't we take a little break at K Cafe? When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use it as a break room. It shouldn't be locked. He's not gonna listen to reason. I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating. You can't. There's still Katsu to check. You have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it. All right, we get it. Let's just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? There's nothing here. No ghosts, no spirits, nothing. Nothing. I can't. Nothing. Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? Just want to see Matthew, Katakata, the Reaper elevator, and Master Tip Tap. It's okay, May, really. I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? You sure? What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it? You're right. Is that the elevator? Maybe it's Kyoko? But she's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Maybe it's a cop. That sound just now. Did the elevator just arrive on this floor? It must have. It's the Reaper elevator. It came. I knew it was real all along. Tip, tap, tip, tap. Oh my god, that sound. Is that Master Tip Tap? Now it's a different sound. Don't tell me it's... Wait, was that somebody's voice? What's going on here? What are you kids doing in here? We could ask the same question. Why are you here so late? Late? Missy, it's morning already. I always come in here to relax around this time. Huh? But it's not even 4 yet. That's awfully early. Well, actually, it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early too. But he waking up at 2 a.m. and going into establishments at 3 a.m.? That's... I know old folks get up early, but that's a little extreme. Oh, I get it now. That's why the K Cafe owner had this place unlocked, and so this guy can use it. Hey Lotus, what's wrong? Wait, am I seeing what I think I am? Is that a third leg? What are you blathering about now? Kata kata. Those dentures, are they making that chattering noise because they're misaligned? They also came from the elevator, which would make you the Reaper. Hey, who are you calling a Reaper? Then the tapping sound must have come from... No, you didn't tell me this old guy is the one behind all the local urban legends here? You have to be kidding. Oh. These mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that night. Should be alright, bro. So it looks like you guys came through and solved all the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you found out. What's so good about it? It was all just because that old guy takes early morning walks. Perhaps, but as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who could have ever seen any of this coming? Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Did you see things in pitch dark? Did you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging in supernatural research. I feel like I kind of get it, but don't at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, having reached the conclusion that you guys have, it's giving you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off as your reward. Those won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts. Our own efforts and our boundless passion and imagination. Oh, that's a fantastic attitude to have. Wow, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that. Perhaps I was out of line then. If you insist that much, then I won't worry about... Oh no, we'll still gladly take them off your hands, Detective. What are you saying, May? Haven't you been paying any attention to what's going on? So, do you mean to tell me you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Monica? Oh, well, maybe just a little. If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's no fair. Man, and here I was thinking I was acting cool for once too. Aw, Kenji, you did great. Don't let this get you down. Just try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you two later. Looks like it's just the two of us again, Lotus. I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the other tenants that those issues that have been taken care of. Hopefully that'll improve our standing a little. Those Occult Club kids are something though. And they're growing up so fast. Oh my god, this is so much yapping. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? That was a fuck ton of yapping for literally no reason. Makes me drag my own bones out here every morning, I wonder. This place feels real nostalgic to me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. What the? Miko? It was interesting how mysteries often lead and tie into one another, but I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. That case was so pointless. Like, sure, you could argue like all the investigations are just like pointless little side quests, but they integrated that one like it was a crucial part to the story. And there's clearly still more like going on there with the old man and Pete, but like that was a lot of yapping with no voice acting, as if it was part of the story. That feels like it just was like honestly a big waste of time. But it was also mandatory for me to do right now, so it's gonna tie into the story in some form or fashion, but that shit was exhausting, I ain't gonna lie. Been through that. I haven't seen Pete in a while. I doubt he's left knocking on Broadway, but something's been troubling him. Go find him. Alright, let's go find Pete. Don't see him here on the first floor. Go to the second floor. Anything around here? No. Nothing around here. Okay, up to the third floor. Oh, Pete. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's you, huh? Do you know what I am? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. But what happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you? Just come back here for now. A new case just came in that's cause for concern. Could be related to what you just witnessed. Back to Kyoko's office we go. We get a memory up for this one at least. This case comes in from Old Man Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the Occult Club members. It well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyway, he's tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at K Cafe, although he didn't actually state when. It wouldn't hurt to go on ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do that. Okay? Earthquake? Welcome, grab a drink, have a seat, stay as long as you like. Yeah, so y'all ain't feel that? An earthquake? No, I didn't. Oh, so y'all actually didn't feel that. Okay. So old man Mizushima's not in right now, alright? You originally met him there early in the morning, right? Might as well come back around the same time and see if he shows up. So you want me to pull back up to this bitch at 3 a.m.? Alright, bro. The next day, early morning. I'm sorry, like 3 a.m. is early morning, but it's not. 3 a.m. is nighttime, bro. Let's head for the K Cafe. Old man Mizushima should hopefully be there at this hour. Alright, well, back up we go. Oh, and there he is. Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting, you know. You stopped by yesterday afternoon but couldn't find me. Must have just had bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here for forever for you. What's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now. My Miko, you see, he's inside this wall here. I feel like 5 a.m. is when morning starts. You know what I'm saying? I feel like anything before 5 a.m., that's still nighttime. Once you hit 5 a.m., it's officially morning. You at K Cafe right now? Picking up readings of really strong digital wave vibrations from the 4th floor. It's a really huge current coursing through here. My money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them. Is that an earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the 1st floor. You're just sensing the intense digital wave. And she's gone. I don't want to know. It's better not knowing. Things are fine just as they are now. It's better if they don't change. Please stop. Don't wake me up from this. It's Miko. No, I'm Pete. Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me. You see, he's got an M on his head for Miko. No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not... Lotus, please, leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are. I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry. Ah, did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there. As I suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. The digital waves are just gushing out of there from the old intranet lines the computer is hooked up to. So much so, in fact, that they're forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. If this thing persists, it's only a matter of time before its effects are felt in the real world. Lotus, I need you to go inside that vacuum tube computer and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you. Oh, and away we go. Please let me be. Don't wake me from this dream. What's going on with Pete? Only one way to find out. Let's go left. HP spray. Also, can I? Oh, I can't access my skills in here. Oh no, there we go. Eliminate encounters for now. Let's get lost. Confused, truth is what I choose. Asking who are you? But they certainly added enough different branches and paths in here to fucking nigga head up, that's for sure. Alright, there we go. We made it to the end though. Why? Why do you have to know who I really am? No response. Let's find Pete. Activate this again real quick. Yeah, I promise I do not care about that shit. I promise I do not care about this. Oh, is this Pete's diary? Yo, Ray K, what's good, man? Did we use that memory up we got earlier? We did. Okay, we get another one from this quest as well. This way. Let's see which way are we going now. Oh, don't have any other option. Gotta go back this way. Let's see what's behind door number 2. What? No, we came from here this way already. Okay, fucked up. Okay. Back this way, back this way, back this way. That's my fault, that's my fault. Okay. Let's see. Which way have I not gone yet? Fuck. Having a hard time keeping track. Let's go this way. Okay, new area. Grab this. String chip. Don't really do me no good, but whatever, I'll take it. Okay. I have no fucking clue where to go next because I feel like I went everywhere already. So now I think I'm a little stuck, a little lost. Which way have I not gone yet? Do I see anywhere that I can't? Well, shit. Bear with me. It's gonna take me a minute to figure out. Back here. Oh, I went that way for sure. I went that way. I went this way, but I don't remember if there was something else, a different path that goes this way that I didn't go down yet. Oh, okay. Found one. I missed one. Boom. Okay, there we go. Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm a goofy goober! My fault. So it's begun. Well, I have to say, this is a bit more than what I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's gonna collapse for sure. Who am I? Somebody. Anybody. Tell me. Oh wait, I'm bugging. The thing is right there. I'm thinking that we gotta go find him and shit. I didn't even see the little guy. Yeah, that's right. My name is Miko. Yoshito is my friend. He is your friend. Yoshito's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshito. Ooh, looks like the tremors have stopped. Just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups. Sure. Miko, it's really you. Yoshito, I'm so sorry. You've been waiting for me for so long. I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend. No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I knew you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go. Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd have never lived to see Miko with my own eyes again. I didn't do nothing. Should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer room was still around, I lived here in this building away from my family. That computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me that whole time was Miko here. I talked with Miko about everything there, my memories of my family, Fuyumi Yuki, anything to help keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room and we spent many, many hours together over the years. Eventually, they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall, like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up, and came back here who knows how many times just to rescue him. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up and over time nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Thank you. I'll never ever forget this day. I see. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. Our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall along with that old vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. And somehow, using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. The little cat's had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree, Lotus? I can't say for sure what the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point we know better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing just how much and yet how little the digital and real worlds are siphoned off from one another. I imagine the reason Pete showed up again after all those years is because of the digital wave abnormalities we've seen. But you know, there's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. You mentioned that towards the end, old man Mizushima said, now we can go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume for the sake of argument that he somehow had access to an entrance that let him come and go at the timing he did. If he'd physically been getting into the building, so much that way that he was being reported, you'd think something would have gone differently. Got any theories you'd like to propose? Yoshito Mizushima. If we looked into his backstory, we might be able to find our answers pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more? Please leave us be. Don't go looking for us. That's understandable. Then it's probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let the occult club kids know about this. I bet they'd have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with a real... You know what? Nah, let's keep it to ourselves. Not all mysteries in this world need to be solved. Nakano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world and the world of the living. The normal and the surreal. And now the physical and the digital. Truly nothing is impossible in this crazy hole in the wall we call home. That nigga's a ghost. Thank God that's over with. As much as I love this game, that shit was just... We are now a top cyber sleuth. Hooray! Well, looks like it's just you and me again here. The couches look so empty without Pete around. We better get more clients to keep them warm. Yeah, so like that was cool and all, getting Pete's backstory, reuniting him with his original owner and everything, but like that shit was so much more dragged out and longer than it fucking needed to be. Like that shit was like way more... Yeah, that mostly just felt like a big waste of time. And also it was like extremely exhausting because they were yapping non-fucking stop and I had to read it all. Which wouldn't be bad if I wasn't streaming because I could just read it in my head, but reading all that shit out loud? Oh, well, looky who it is. Great value Sasuke Uchiha himself. What's going on, fuck nigga? Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. I have a message for you. Come to Odaiba. Suedo said that the weakened Examon will be heading back there. It's your chance to defeat Examon. Help Suedo. Listen up though. Come alone. Don't tell Kyoko or anyone else. Just you. Yeah, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Also, yeah, I should save because God forbid I gotta run through that again. Wait, I did save already. Okay, just checking. You know what I'm saying? All right, to Odaiba we go, I suppose. Could never save too much. I agree. Rather save too much than too little. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing worse than working on a project or playing a game and like your shit dying or the power going out or you accidentally turn it off or whatever and realizing, damn, I ain't saved in 2 hours. Type of shit make you want to never go back. You feel me? Especially in the JRPG, facts. Like after a long, arduous quest, or like you did a really big battle, or you did a bunch of grinding, and you forget to save. Boy, been there, done that. More times than I'd like to admit. Never understand people who go hours playing an RPG without saving. I save a ton, but you know, sometimes you just be in the zone. Like especially like if you're doing like some grinding or something, right? Like if I'm like grinding for materials or levels or like working towards something, like if I'm working on a project or something, like sometimes I get locked in and like forget to save, and not as much these days, but it has happened. It happened when I started the playthrough of this game. I was grinding off stream one day and I was grinding levels for Digimon, trying to, you know, work on some Digivolution stuff, and I like just turned my PS off, just completely forgetting to save after I had been playing for a couple hours, and I was like, nigga, and like that was just one of those things where I just wasn't thinking at all. I just had like a brain fart and just, I was mad though. Oh yeah, back in the day, not having a memory card. Yo, I remember back in the day like losing my memory card and like playing a game and like leaving the console on all night long, but with the TV off, hoping my parents didn't see it and turned it off. That when I came home, my save was still there, or like my game was still there and shit. I remember I actually did an entire playthrough of Pokemon Gale of Darkness with no memory card. I just left my fucking GameCube on for like a week straight playing that game because I couldn't find my memory card.
来たか。待ってたぜ。さっさとあのデカブツを片付けるぞ。オタクのお仲間にゾロゾロ来られるとよっこいだからな。ああ、そういやスウェードから聞いてるぜ。オタクがエグザモンを弱らせたんだろ。やるじゃねえか、電脳探偵。ん？ああ、こいつか？こいつが気になるのか？結構便利なんだぜ、こいつ。なんだって食えるしさ。イーターだって、デジモンだって。ひょっとしたら人間だって。俺さ、とにかく食って食いまくりたいんだ。腹が減って 仕方ねえからさ。食えば食っただけ力が手に入る。でもって心は何も感じなくなっていく。不思議なことにこれが意外と悪くないんだ。意外とさ。弾くか？弾いてんのか？まあ
Good boy off his rocker. He not all quite there up there, you know what I'm saying? See what I mean?
強くなってどうするって？まあそんな大それたことをやろうってんじゃねえよ。俺ずっとやり残してたことがあったんだ。それやっと思い出したんだ。だからそいつにケリをつける。そのために力が必要なんだ。
He just wants to avenge his clan. Yeah, you know.
もっと
Kill a certain someone. Restore his clan. You know, not a dream, just more of an ambition.
俺思い出しちまったからさ。
Welcome to my ambition.
逃げ道はどこにもねえんだよ。だから前に進むぜ。何があっても俺はもう逃げたりしねえ。
I'm more special than you.
そんなことはいいじゃねえか。どうでも。そうさ、いいんだよもう。いいさあ、追っ始めようぜ。
Hey, can we get the fight started already? I beat this nigga ass. That shit did no damage. Ooh, out of SP. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Shit ain't gonna do no damage. It actually didn't. Okay. So let's swap out Brewer for Bees, Mastermon for Shine Greymon. Damn, Lilithmon be doing damage, boy. Oh, that nigga tired. Final Shining Burst. Oh, Shine Greymon's actually weak. This nigga. Bees got it though. Bugatti Bees got it. Bang, 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 bang. Yo. Type shit. Weak ass attack. That nigga about to hit really, really hard. Maybe I should actually bring Imperial Dramon in. Fuck him up, bees. Fuck him up, bees. Well, I fear what's about to happen to me on this next attack, but oh, are you serious? Oh, he hit Adata. That shit tickle. And now he gonna get to finish him off. Ain't that about a bitch? After I did all the heavy lifting, this nigga get to come in and take the kill. Bum ass nigga. Give me my memory up, DX. Hell yeah.
いくらなんでも食い切れねえや。なんだ、言いたいことでもあんのか。ま、言わなくても大体
Bro just said he can't handle all that meat.
つーか、自分でも分かってるんだ。ぶっちゃけいろいろ考えるのに疲れちまったんだわ。めんどくせえことは利口なやつが考えればいい。結局俺はまだまだガキなのさ。8年前から何一つ成長してねえ。変わってねえ。ガキのまんまなんだよ。だったらガキはガキなりにさ、利口な大人の言うなりになって賢く生きてやる。そうすりゃ欲しいもんが手に入るんだ。そういうこった。がっかりしただろう。今までこんなのとつるんでたんだからよ。けど見ててくれ。俺はもう俺をやめるわ。
This nigga really think he's Sasuke, bro. Oh, boom, that's the end of the chapter. Bet. Yeah, that shit took forever. This is a 6-hour stream. We got through 2 chapters. Last stream, we got through like 5 chapters in 5 hours. And dropped some hefty ones with these two.
ご苦労だった。しかし弱体化したとはいえ、あの狂える竜を撃破してしまうとは。やはり私が見込んだだけのことはあるな。さすが私だ。
She glazing.
さて、活動を停止したエグザモンだが、現在はマグナモンたちが監視している。再び動き出す心配はないだろうとのことだが、万一のためだそうだ。これは君とデジモンたちの絆が成し遂げたこと。ロイヤルナイツの戦闘能力はおろか、信念や猛襲をもしのぎ、くじくところまで成長した。誇らしく思いたまえ。どうした？真田新が気になるか。なるほど。君ならば喚起されてしかるべき心理作用だ。彼もまたロイヤルナイツに被験するほどの戦闘能力を得た。その力はいずれ、いや、すでに我々の新たな脅威と言えるかもしれない。が、彼のことは君に一任する。君らしく半身の体当たりで解決したまえ。きっとそれが最善の道に違いないからな。
こんにちは。実はリエさんの、いえ、ロードナイトモンの居場所、上城のエンジニアたちに協力してもらって、東京全域のデジタルウェーブ状態を解析した結果、秋葉原で起きているデジタルシフト現象、デジタルウェーブを操作した痕跡が検知されました。その痕跡をたどった先にロードナイトモンを示す反応があったんです。だから秋葉原に来てください。お願いします。
事件もいよいよ佳境に入ったか。敵対するロイヤルナイツはドゥフトモンおよびロードナイトモンを残すのみ。その一方の居場所が特定できたのは大きな前進だ。至急秋葉原へ向かってくれたまえ。
There we go. Chapter 17. Okay. Finally finished chapter 16. And with that, boys and girls, I think that's a good place to stop for today. A light 6-hour stream. It's probably still gonna take a little bit longer than I thought to finish this game up, because there's more Digimon I want to get my hands on. There's like, you know, good post-game content in this game. But I thought we'd be able to finish the main story within like 2 more streams after last stream, maybe 3. It might take more than that. These next few chapters are gonna be as beefy as these 2 were. I honestly thought these chapters would have been shorter. Me too. Me too. Chapters 15 to 16, those both took like 3 hours apiece. But I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad, except for the fucking Pete quest that we just did. Like that's all. That shit was ass. I ain't gonna lie. I fucking love this game, but that shit was a slog. Anyway though, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up there. And it's 7 a.m., which means I could finally go to the store. So I'm gonna go buy some groceries and then probably crash. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, appreciate y'all for hanging. Thank you for all the subs, gift subs, bits, follows, and everybody who came through and hung out with your boy tonight. We're going to keep on going with these D-Gen Digimon streams until I beat this game. I do plan on playing through Hacker's Memory. Whether or not I stream that, I don't know if I'm going to or not, but we'll see. We got other games we got to play. Obviously, more Tekken and more Pokemon Pocket coming as well and everything like that. So, yeah, I don't really have anywhere to drop y'all off at this hour, so I'm going to just catch y'all later. Appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all again soon. Y'all be easy.